Hey everybody, and welcome to MKO Studio.
I'm Mixmaster Mike, and this is Cut It Cool Keita.
Yeah, baby, we're in the house.
Today we decided we're gonna pour on some records.
Yep.
So we're gonna mix it up for you a little bit. Not.
That was fun.
So we had a block garage sale this weekend. So we figured, hey, let's show our first gallery. Now, of course, this is garage sale hunters, so they're not looking for art.
Yeah.
So we had a few people take a look. We had some fun time with it. We got to show off our art. We sold a couple of pieces, and we got a couple of ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she went and spent money on the garage sale around the corner, but she came home with some gems.
Box of albums. There was 32 in there. So I said, okay, we'll take them, because this is my first time painting on an album, and Mike loves to do it. He's done many.
Yeah, and I got new clamps today. Well, I didn't get them today, but I put them on today. Those other things kept falling off. I think these should hold pretty good.
Looks like it.
Yeah, so tired of chasing those things around. So we had some good spins.
Yep.
Yeah, Keena, what are you going to do with your spin?
I am going to try to use this little strainer that we got in a set we've had for probably a year from Amazon. I don't think I've ever used this one, but it's got some real interesting parts on the bottom.
Which you're not going to see much of.
Well, I'm going to see what the bottom, when I pull up, what the bottom
Well,
is.
right, that's going to be cool. Because, I mean, all these are going to, where paint's going to fall out.
Right.
But when you come up in the middle, that's going to be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to see what that
that'll be
looks
cool
like.
to see in the middle.
And then once I get my paints poured, I'll spin, see what we get.
See what we get. I am going to try a ring pour. These require 4.5 ounces, both of them. What colors are you going to use?
I am using today Artist Loft Ready Mix Pouring Paint, and this is metallic white. Trying to get most of it to the bottom.
Or the top.
Or the top, excuse me. So I am using all pre-mixed pouring paint today. I want to see how that's going to do on this strainer. By color pour, pre-mixing pouring paint, I have light blue, topaz, gold, and champagne.
What's the
I don't
blue?
know why I'm holding this for. I've already said it. And I'm going to use, I wanted another darker blue. So this is by Master's Touch Premixed Pouring Sapphire. So I do have one different than the Artist Loft, but I'm going to try it. See how these colors mix and see what happens.
So, babe, what kind of prep did you have to do to that album?
Well, since it's my first one, Mike was teaching me. All we did to get it secure to the turner is used 2-inch tape. Just tore some off, flipped it around, and so it would stick to both sides, stick it to the middle. Took a while to turn to get it almost center, but you have to work with it on these turners to get it pretty close to center. I mean, balanced, I guess.
Center, yeah, you wanted to spin like a record.
Yeah. And then he took some tape and put over the middle because we want to leave that open in case we want to make clocks out of them. And we'll peel that off at the end. And the last step, or before that, was cleaning it off with alcohol.
Yeah, that way your paint will stick better to your album. You said your colors. Why don't you go show them what you're going to do?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Go for it. Let's go.
All right, here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is use this white Artist Loft pouring paint. Make a little bit of a puddle on here.
As soon as she pops it open.
All right. Put a little on here.
And there and everywhere.
And there and everywhere. Spread out a little bit.
That'd be perfect. You just want it all kind of
It's gotta be
starting
perfect.
there.
It's gotta be perfect.
I understand, but in reality, there you go. Beautiful.
All right, let's see if I can get this in the middle.
Oh, close enough.
Close enough, I think. All right, so I think the order I'm gonna go in is I want this gold on the outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some gold in here. Then I'm going to pour some champagne.
You can slowly turn it just to get a little centrifugal force. If you want just lightly, it'll help make it flow.
And I'm going to lift up. Look at that cool center.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me get the spin box. This is what Mike created, so we don't spin paint everywhere.
Upside down.
Oh, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, that looks better. Had it upside down. Alright, so I've let it sit there a few minutes, and now we're going to spin. Let me see if I can define the center a little bit here. And I'm just going to touch the center and pull up one more time. Makes a really neat center when you do that. I got a little bit record left to get some on. Trying to let it pull that way some. But most of the bulk of the paint's moving, so
Spin.
yep, spin one more time, get that straightened out. And I'm gonna leave it at this. I love that we still got some of the gold in here when I just poured it on the outside. Redefine that center one more time. We'll leave it here and let Mike go. And stay tuned for the wet and dry results of each of our paintings after we close our video.
All right, so today I'm using this deep texture stuff. I'm really enjoying playing with this stuff. It's by Deco Art. This is a silver. If you haven't seen before, this stuff is thick as mud. Doesn't take much to get you where you need to go. But I had some left over that was a little too thin. So I had to go back into the jar and grab some more. Not much, just to thicken it up. I also using this Deco Art Extreme Sheen garnet. We had some left over. It wasn't thick enough, so I had to add a little bit more of that. I decided to add this. I didn't have any left over of this. This is my turquoise, deep turquoise, the texture, the thick stuff. I'm using some Artist Loft metallic purple. We had some left over, but it wasn't thick enough. Had to go to the jug. And then I decided to use some Extreme Sheen Emerald. This I didn't have any made up, so I just made some up. I got a 9-ounce cup. I'm going to put my colors in. I'm going to get it right about here. It's a little bit more than what I need, but I am going to spin it, so I might have some fall off. We'll see what happens. So when we're doing ring boards, you want to have a consistency of about a 3-4, which is it mounds on itself. We'll show a picture of that. But what I'm going to do is, I've made all my paints. I'm doing a run test. Because it doesn't matter if their thickness is exactly the point I want to be at. I just want them all to be the same thickness. They all run the same. So I put like a dot. This is a piece of plastic I got here. You want to try to make equal dots. The red dot's a little bigger than I'd like it, but it is what it is. Here we go. So what I do is I hold it like this. The blue is too thin, the silver is too thin. Or I can say the blue and red is good and the green is a little too thick, the silver is a little too thin, and the purple's too thick. So I'm going to add a little bit of Floetrol to that, a little Floetrol to this. I'm going to add a little bit of silver to the silver. So we need Floetrol in our purple. This is a guessing game. Comes with experience. Even then you keep going back. I'll get a big old chunk of this silver. So I probably need about, that much maybe. But it's thick, so I gotta rub it up against my cup, really get it broken down and spread throughout, because it's thick, 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 thick. A little blue. And the garnet. Whoops, that was not best. I pulled it off. All right, I'll still get an idea where I'm at with the garnet. 1 and 2 and 3. The silver still wants to run hot. It feels thick as snot though. It really does. That's the one I have as a 3. I mean, that really feels thick. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna put some garnet in first. And I'm running it down the sides. I'll put some silver there. And I'm running it over each other, not into each other. There's some more silver. The bright side is if the silver is runnier than I thought, I'm using it as like separation of colors. So it might actually work out better for me.
Can you hold it when you scrape it?
Thank you. Done with you. All right, so the first thing is doing the hard part, the ring pour. No, first thing is getting this thing over here. That's the first thing. All right, here we go. I know it's not looking like a ring pour. I'm so not on center. We're gonna bring it this way. It's a walking ring board now.
Traveling ring board.
Traveling. First, I'm going to try to get this thing kind of centered. Oh, it just came right off. That is so horrible. Don't lift by those. Spin by them. Jeez. Trying to get that center paint in. All right, here we go. Too much red.
Just pour different colors in the middle.
Yeah, the red is. I'm going to throw some different colors in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that red doesn't work for me. All right, here we go. With the drizzle. Yeah, that red was horrible. It really killed me. We will not give up. Oh, this is going to be swiped. Got to. This is not a ring pour anymore.
Yeah.
See what this does. I think there's too much paint still.
That was good.
I think that's good.
I don't know if it's junk.
I think it's junk. Unfortunately, that's going to require another
thing.
Unfortunately. So that just goes to show you, I was going for ring pour. I had way too much red. It overpowered everything. But we don't give up. We try for something new. And I'm loving how this came out. Got to do a little torching, get rid of some bubbles. But I think that's a cool piece. That's how I turned a disaster into flamethrower. That's how you turn a disaster into hopefully a master.
So I'm not extremely happy with the way this came out. The colors are okay, but some blended a little muddy and it's not centered, and I don't know, I'm just not real happy with it. So I like the center part. So I'm going to take a clear solo cup and place over the part that I like. Just like that. Seal that off. I've got some Amsterdam titanium white paint, and it's really thin. It's called a level 1. It doesn't make a mound, it sinks right in. And that's going to be my swipe color. I'm going to swipe. So I'm going to take this white that's really thin and lay it out here around this cup. Best I can.
Oh.
Woo, I got me some out there. All right, now I'm going to take cards, just playing cards, and I'm going to swipe out really lightly. Too lightly. Try it one more time. There we go. All right, now I'm going to take some smaller ones and just pull out here on the sides.
All right, one thing is where you see that black is, that's album.
Okay. All right.
Bring it to you when you swipe.
Unsteady hand.
See where that gold is? Is black by it, which means it's album.
Pull my cup up. It's thick enough to do anything in there.
Give it a little spin. Center it up a little. Just a little bit of white on all this gold here, so there's something to flow on.
Okay. Here we go. You ready?
Are you going from the center all the way?
Yeah.
Put your card over here and I'll bring it to you.
Better? No.
You pretty much wiped it off.
Okay.
So now you just maybe drizzle some paint on there and then do this.
Different colors?
Yeah, drizzle. I mean, we're getting down to album. There's no paint left.
Okay.
Drizzle some colors out there.
Here we go. We're playing now. All right.
So now what you can do is run white like here, and we'll just go across half the board in a line. Yep.
All right.
Oh, let me get a spinner for you.
Ooh, we need a spin box.
We need a spin box for this. Maybe not. We might be done.
A lot of paint in the middle.
Finger it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yep.
Save.
What is this blotched up right there for? You see it?
A little piece of junk in there.
What is that?
I don't know, but it doesn't need to be in your painting.
All right, gotta go again.
Want to go again?
Yeah, with the little guy, so I won't hit this maybe.
When we start spinning first?
Yeah. If I do this.
Drizzle more.
Alright, so here we go with the line. I need you to spin this and get paint everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should box it.
Yeah.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you a little trick here. Well, I had a good time. How about you?
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. First time using a record?
First time using a record to paint. I did enjoy it. I'll probably do more. I have to learn techniques that'll work best on these paintings. I don't think the strainer pour did that great. I mean, it could have been some of the colors here with this color pour pre-mixed paints. Once I did the swipe, I think it's going to be okay. It looks like it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
She was going to scrape the whole thing.
I was ready to scrape it earlier. But yeah, I think the gold's going to shine through. So, yeah, I like it. I really do.
Yeah.
Be a cute clock.
Yeah, exactly.
What about yours?
Well, you know, I put too much garnet in first on my ring pour and it just overtook everything. That wasn't going to work for me. But I like how this came out. Just something different. It's cool. It's earthy.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. Yeah, so we mixed up a couple of hits for you. So, hey, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And ring the bell.
Click all and you'll be notified every time we release a video here at MKO Studio.
Yep.
We hope you would like our video.
You're welcome to share our video. We do have people that share and we do appreciate it. Please leave us a comment what you think about our art today. And if you have any suggestions, we'd be glad to look at those and take challenges also.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope you learned that little tenacity will get something that wasn't good into something that's decent. It'd be great. So if you want, you can save this video.
Yeah, that way it makes it easier to get back and find the video.
Yeah. Till next time, y'all, be blessed.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.